There's no escape.
Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to go over FAKER Leblanc in a very high elo Korean solo queue game. This game he's playing against Lucian, a matchup that I've actually been personally encountering a lot more in solo queue these days. I've been getting beat down by Lucian a lot and I've been winning against Lucian a lot, but I think on paper this is a winning matchup for Leblanc. Leblanc is generally known for killing 80 carries. Usually level 1 Lucian does have the edge simply because he auto attacks a lot harder and he has a Q that can kill the whole wave and do a lot of damage with it. So because Lucian got to lane a little bit late, FAKER is able to get the first push onto the Lucian. FAKER starts with a W. I don't think Lucian wants to start Q actually, because if you start E, you can easily dash away from LeBlanc's W. At least that's what I've been seeing these days. Since LeBlanc's W is not as instant as before, Lucian can easily dash out of it. Wow, FAKER dodges 2 Qs already. That is very impressive because Lucian's Q is generally super quick. Okay, FAKER also hits level 2. But despite getting a lot of auto attacks down, FAKER still got shoved in simply because LeBlanc's wave clear level 1 is really poor. Compared to Lucian that can just auto attack, that does a lot of damage and can Q the wave really conveniently. Okay. FAKER got 9 CS, which is not too bad, only missing 3. And I feel like at this matchup, after a few levels, LeBlanc would just have the edge to kill Lucian. Even if Lucian has the edge early in pushing you in and trading level 3 comes in, FAKER was able to get the QW combo down. Lucian did dash away, but it wasn't fast enough, so FAKER was able to get a very good trade onto him. Lucian did not respect the level 3 power spec, and therefore he got punished for it. He's probably going to miss that cannon because of it. Or maybe not. Yeah, FAKER just slowly pushing the wave, trying to zone off as many minions as he can. He only used 1 potion, and Lucian's already used his pot already. So FAKER has the edge in this matchup for sure. Oh, FAKER goes in with a W. Oh my goodness. This is what happened. FAKER W'd in, and instead of using his chain right away, he waited for the Lucian to use his dash. And then when he's settled down, then he shot the chain out and he landed a full combo plus an auto attack, therefore pushing him off the entire lane, and FAKER is able to get the lane shoved in completely and potentially look for a reset. Oh, look at that wave, the under tower that the Lucian is about to entirely just miss. That's gonna feel really good. FAKER's already up like 10 CS already. He puts the ward down on the Raptors before he recalls, buys a Dark Seal and Boots. Boots is actually really good versus Lucian because it gives you a higher chance to dodge the Q. Same with his W. And he bought a pink ward as well. Wow, this lane is actually going really well on the side of FAKER. Okay, he puts the pink ward down, spots the vision out immediately. Ooh, FAKER W's right away and lands the chain in front of all that minions and drops the Q down, hits with the electric Q. I think because of the minion wave on Lucian's side is a little big, he didn't actually get the better trade of that. It was kind of even though he played that trade really well. Okay, he's just trimming the wave down a little bit. Rek'Sai is looking from the bot side bush. He's trying to freeze the wave and make Lucian step up, but I think the Lucian kind of knows something's coming, so he's not really pushing out too far. He's just letting the minions die, and because of that, Lucian is missing out a lot of creeps. Hey, FAKER just walking past the wave, literally playing so cocky to zone Lucian off. Okay, this wave is going to crash, so FAKER is going to collect it under tower. So yeah, he got 2 CS, 3, 4. Ooh, he got every CS there. 5, 6. Oh, Lucian dashes in. Wow, it's very aggressive. FAKER obviously returns with the QW combo. That's a free combo on the side of LeBlanc whenever Lucian does that. Usually for Lucian, the trading pattern into LeBlanc is that I think you almost always want to save your E to try to dodge LeBlanc's W. That's the only way for you doing trades. Otherwise, it's a bit reckless. Okay, I think FAKER's trading pattern in the second part of the laning phase after he recalls was a bit too aggressive. He traded a little bit too much when the enemy team has the mini advantage. Even though he's been landing every single, like all of his skill shots whenever he's trading Ooh. Oh my god. Holy sh. Oh, damn. Did he get outplayed? Wow, that was crazy. You know what, let's watch that again. Let's break down exactly what happened. Faker actually got destroyed a little bit. Let's take a look what happened in this trade. Oh, Faker uses ultimate to clear the wave. Faker Lucian actually dashed on top of it. Oh, Faker dodges the Q, drops the ignite, flashes over the ultimate. Wow. You know what? Faker actually played this all in extremely well, but because Lucian's is an 80 champion, his auto attacks do so much more. It ended up being a 1-for-1. It's actually not even that bad. It was like first blood, right? So it was only like a 100 gold difference, but well played on the side of both of them. But I think that as the lane go on more and more, the lane is only going to favor towards LeBlanc more, since LeBlanc's job is to assassin 80 carries. LeBlanc just hit 6. She's going to have more room to assassinate. Faker goes for a Seeker's first item buy, which is something I would have gone as well, because I feel like almost every 80 champion in the mid lane, Aurelia, Zed, Lucian, Talon. If you don't go Seekers, you're just pretty much asking to get one shot, since LeBlanc is a very squishy champion. And I feel like 80 carries all in just generally seem to be better than yours, because whenever they're done their combos, they can just auto attack you down to death, and the auto attacks do so much more than yours, because you're an AP champion and they're 80 champions doing more AD. You're much more reliant on your spells to all in. Lucian also goes for a Hexbringer buy, so usually when this happens, the lane becomes kind of resident sleeper, because both team is itemizing defensive stats, so it becomes harder to kill both of them. Luckily, Faker does have the Seekers. If Faker has the Lost Chapter here, even though Lost Chapter is $200 more expensive, Faker will actually lose the match really bad. So Seeker is actually a very good purchase here. Faker gets the shove in, puts the ward down on the enemy blue buff to indicate that Lee Sin is probably around bot side. So he's heavily playing around his jungler and top side at the moment. Okay, Faker continues to dodge out Lucian's Q, and he's already up 20 CS, even though, ooh, wow, ooh, hits the double chain to Lucian. This is something I'm not even doing, and I just learned as I watched the VOD with you guys. Whenever Faker plays his matchup, whenever he dashes in, he waits patiently for the Lucian to use his E and then he lands his chain. Sometimes when I play against Lucian, I dash in and I try to go for the immediate chain, and I miss it a lot of times because the Lucian just eats away. But Faker, whenever he goes in, he will always wait a little bit, puts the auto attack, puts the Q down until Lucian uses E, and then he drops the chain when everything's finished. Oh, Lucian goes in here with no mana, indicates the jungler is definitely behind him. So Faker actually didn't take the trade there because that was looking a little too obvious. Ooh, Faker goes in. He knows the Lucian didn't have the dash right there, so he sets up for the gank easily for his jungler. Oh, Rek'Sai went down there, but there's not much he can do about that. Even though the lane looked like it was kind of even, because Lucian and LeBlanc traded 1-for-1, Faker actually CS and played this lane super well. As you can see, he's already up 34 CS. That itself is going to make up for almost 2 kills worth of advantage on the side of Faker. Let's see what he buys here. Probably like a Lost Chapter or a Blasting One, I'd say. Yep, there it is, the Blasting One. And he goes for a Pink Ward. Lucian on the other side can only get a Vamp Scepter, so damage-wise, Faker is up a lot. At this point, level 8, I feel like the Assassin, which is Faker here, the LeBlanc, is just going to scale much better than the Lucian. Oh, Faker W's in for a quick grab. Oh, uses ultimate, goes in here. Chain and Q, that's a pretty good trade. Dodges out the calling as well. Okay, Faker's gonna go get the blue buff right here. Also dodging out the Leona and Cassiopeia gank. Not sure if that is coincident, but very good luck. Now that Leona and Cassio has to go down to the bot lane again. Hey, with the blue buff advantage, Faker can spam spells a lot more. Wow. And that's the combo on that as well. He always starts the trade with his Q, just to see if the Lucian would dash or not. Because if you start the trade with your chain, there's a very high chance of having it dodged by the Lucian. Okay, Faker forced the Lucian to go back here, up to 30 CS lead already. Takes out a plate. Also dropping a ward on the Raptors, indicating that the Lee Sin is probably around his top side or near the Rift Herald. So he's playing towards his jungler again, near the dragon pit, which is the boss side of the map. Okay, Ocean Dragon coming out too. That is very huge for a champion like LeBlanc that have not that much sustain and health regen. I always love Ocean Dragons whenever I'm playing LeBlanc. That little bit of sustain regen really helps your champion out. Okay, Faker is out of Corrupting Potions, but he is full health with Ocean. Oh my goodness, Lucian is dashing. That is asking for a free trade right there. Okay, Faker drops one small combo on him. He doesn't have the ultimate up yet. Oh, Lucian is playing really aggressive. Misses the W, but lands a Q harass on him. Okay, nice combo again. Drops the Ignite. Tanks the tower for the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is able to finish the job off and survives. Well played by the both of them. And here you see that Lucian just died. Faker probably wants to push the wave in and maybe go for a play. I think he's going to go for a play, and after that he's probably going to go down to the bot lane. Well, yeah, he's going to get that play right there. That's going to come in like a second. There it is. And yeah, sees Lee Sin mid. He's backing up a little bit. Faker is up exactly 40 CS in this matchup. Wow, 10 CS per minute, dude. How does he do it every time? Because 10 CS a minute is really hard to achieve in solo queue, considering the amount of actions that's happening. Okay, well, we see now the laning phase has concluded, which means bot tower is broken. Faker is probably gonna go to the bot lane soon. Maybe not now, but he's gonna go down soon. Oh, actually, there's a fight happening in the mid lane, so he's rushing there as fast as he can. Let's see how this team fight pans out. It looks like the action is finishing up. Faker is here. Goes in for a quick harass. Okay, well, Faker is going to have to hold this tower on his own here. LeBlanc is very bad at clearing waves, especially when his team is not around. Let's see what he does. Okay, he jukes out the Leona. He can't really put his body in there, and that is, unfortunately, the only form of wave clear LeBlanc has. LeBlanc can't really... Oh, he dashes in, sidesteps the Yassuo ultimate. Wow, single-handedly forced the 4 champions off on the other side of the team. Well played from Faker. He's probably going to just push his wave in and start silencing in the bot lane. Level 11 from Faker. That's like the first chain he missed, I swear. He landed every single chain so far. This is when LeBlanc starts silencing, because the side lane is usually longer. So when it comes to 1v1s, it's easier for the LeBlanc to chase them down for a kill. Whereas in the mid lane, the lane is really short, and after laning phase, people tend to go around everywhere. Like the Lee Sin and Leona are just probably gonna roam a lot, so there's less chance of having a 1v1 in the mid lane. That's why you always want to put assassins in the side lane whenever laning phase is over. Just a quick mention that the top laner of the enemy team is Flame from, I believe, Dom1 Gaming. So this is a very high elo game. Okay, he pushes the body in, and he's hitting top to try to get a pick on the Aatrox here. Let's see if he successfully gets this done. I believe the play here is just to ultimate the Aatrox. Yeah, they're in the ultimate right now, and Aatrox is currently stuck in the ultimate, so he just has to wait until he comes out, and Faker is able to pick up a very smart pick onto the Aatrox. All of the Mordekaiser had to do was ultimate, and the Aatrox is going to be stuck there until Faker arrives and finish the kill up. Very smart move and smart thinking from Faker. He also finished the Ludens already. I believe his next item is probably going to look to finish his Seekers, if not onto the next item, maybe a Magi's or finish his Boots. He takes down the top tower here. Dragon is spawning. I believe he's going to just go home here afterwards and look for a recall and go to Dragon. Oh, Lee Sin's around Faker. He's down 3 levels. Will he take this fight? Drops the rest smite. Faker chains him up. Double chains. Whoa. W's over Lee Sin's Q and just picks up a free kill like that. That's gonna allow his team to get a free dragon. Not too sure why Lee Sin took that fight while being 3 levels down. He's probably gonna pick up this next wave and then just recall while Faker's team is just popping off, doing work in the mid lane. Okay, uses ultimate on the way, recall. Let's see what he buys here. I feel like with the lead that he has and how the game is going, a Magi's would be pretty good. Will he go for it? Ooh, he actually finished the Zanya's here. Very good item pick. Oh wait, he just refunded it and bought the Magi's instead. Never mind. So he did ultimately go for the Magi's. Looks like a Dragonfly is about to break out. There's a fight happening. Oh, taking on the Leona. Leona should go down here. I always tell anyone that wants to play LeBlanc, don't be too hard on the CSing, because first of all, solo queue CS is very overrated, and second, LeBlanc is not the best farming champion, and sometimes it's just better to look for a roam rather than staying in lane and get that perfect 10 CS per minute. Faker is like roaming around the map and laning, and he's always able to achieve pretty much 10 CS a minute, so that is very impressive. He's simply missing a very little CS on the champion that's very hard to CS with. Okay, Faker goes from behind. Got a good WR combo off on 2 targets. Picks up a kill and an assist. Very good look. He was able to do that because he got the pressure in the bot lane first. Simply because he's so ahead, so he can move from the jungle and go from behind and flank them. And it looks like he's also going to pick up the enemy red buff on the way out. Lee Sin's nowhere near. So yeah, this is pretty much Faker's kingdom right now. Oh, Lee Sin's coming to face check. Faker one-shots him with no mercy. And he's already got 20 stacks, so that was a very good investment on buying Magi's. I wonder how much gold he has. I bet he has a lot of money at the moment. Okay, he's farming a little bit more. I believe he has a very large item coming up. Will he even stick around and kill the Aatrox? He has 2 levels up on flame. Wait, W's in, missed the chain. Oh, hits the second chain on the Aatrox here. Takes him down. Now he's one more stack with him, finishing his Magi's completely. Ooh, he's not done yet. He's hiding. I believe he just saw Lee Sin. Ooh, missed the chain. I feel like this is Lee Sin's probably dead. Lee Sin does have ult though. Will he take his? Oh, he takes his Q. Oh, and then he just gets blasted by Faker. Oh my god. Like, Faker's able to just fight, and look at the CS. He's 223 CS. He's more than 10 CS a minute now. Oh, Lucian wants to fight here. I think Faker can just easily get out here with the blast cone and the passive. Yeah, like I'm saying, he's fighting 24/7, but his CS is not being delayed at all. Yeah, Lucian is chasing while Faker's team gets the Baron buff. And finally gonna recall here, right, at some point. Ooh, so looking for the Lucian, using his last bit of mana to help out the team a little bit. As soon as able to pick up the Lucian, assist goes for Faker. Oh, Faker just picks up a straight up death cap. My goodness, he's up almost 100 CS on the Lucian. I'm actually really shocked how he's able to maintain such high CS numbers while helping and fighting and roaming so hard. That is very impressive. That is something I am working on as well. So Faker 7-1-5 with a KD of 12, and wow, just like that, the enemy team surrenders. Very impressive game coming out from Faker. Literally just slapped lane in the mid lane and able to help the top and balling afterwards to solo clear the game.